How would the story change if Jinu didn't sacrifice himself for Roomie? What if Bobby discovered that HUNTRIX are actually demon hunters? And what if Mira was secretly a demon? Get ready to explore the most thrilling what-if scenarios. Let's dive in. First question, what if Mira were a half-demon instead of Roomie? She would hide it, she would tell her friends, or she would join Gui Ma. Let's speculate on the most likely path for our lead dancer. The answer is she would hide it.
Seriously, what is your problem?
I told you, the song, I'm not.
But her blunt and aggressive nature would make it incredibly difficult to conceal, leading to intense internal conflict and explosive outbursts. That's my take. What's yours? Let us know in the comments. Guess the instrumental. Here are 4 seconds of a song without any vocals. Do you know this one? Time's up. The answer is Takeown by HUNTRIX. If your answer is correct, tap the like button and get ready for the next quiz. Next up, what would happen if the Saja Boys won the final battle? They would rule the human world, they would betray Gui Ma, or they would start a fashion line. Imagine a world under their rule. What's the most probable outcome? The answer is they would betray Gui Ma.
What's with the long faces? Everything's going to plan. Look at all these souls.
Jinu's lingering humanity and strategic mind, combined with the other members' desire for true freedom, would lead them to overthrow their master and rule for themselves. Do you agree? Drop your theories below. Here we go. What if Zoe never joined HUNTRIX? The group would have a different rapper, they would have disbanded, or they'd only release ballads. Think about the group's dynamic without its sunshine. The answer is the group's dynamic would be completely different.
Actually 57, but let's start with my favorite. Don't worry, it's totally...
Without Zoe's optimistic energy and lyrical creativity, HUNTRIX would have a much darker, more serious tone and might have struggled to connect with fans on the same level. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is the tricky part. Can you spot the odd one out? Look carefully. One of them doesn't fit in with the others. Great! The odd one out is here. Let's see if you can take on the next challenge. Let's keep going. What if Roomie fully embraced her demon side early on? She would have left HUNTRIX, she would have tried to control her powers in secret, or she would have designed cooler demon-themed outfits. How would this change her destiny? The answer is she would have left HUNTRIX.
Cover those up. You only have those because...
My dad was a demon?
The shame and fear deeply ingrained by Seline would be initially too strong, causing her to isolate herself to protect her friends, believing she was a monster. Do you see it happening this way? Comment your thoughts. Another one. What would healer Han do if he met a real demon? He would try to sell it a tonic, he would faint, or he would try to cold read its insecurities. Picture this strange encounter. The answer is he would try to sell it a tonic.
Okay, let me see.
True to his character, he'd likely misdiagnose the demon's problem as a spiritual imbalance and offer a ridiculously overpriced bottle of his grape juice tonic as the cure. What's your opinion? Let me know down below. 3 hidden changes, 2 picks. Spot them before the timer hits 0. Drop your answers in the comments now. Here are the differences. Did you get them? All right, let's jump back to the main quiz. Question time. What if Jinu survived and joined HUNTRIX? He would become their producer, he would be a solo artist, or he would open a coffee shop with Derpy and Susie. Imagine the ultimate crossover. The answer is he would become their producer. Deep understanding of both the demon and human worlds, plus his musical talent would make him the perfect secret weapon to guide their careers and protect them from the shadows. Agree or disagree? Let's discuss in the comments. Next up, what would happen if Bobby found Zoe's lyric notebook? He'd think it was a script for a new music video, he would confront her about the demon lyrics, or he'd think she was writing fan fiction. How would our favorite manager react? The answer is he'd think it was a script for a new music video.
Hi, Bobby.
Pre-show. What about the show? Hey.
Given his cheerful and somewhat oblivious nature, he'd praise Zoe's dark and edgy concept, completely missing the terrifying reality behind the words. What's your take on this? Share it below. Moving on, what if the Sunlight Sisters were still active? They would be mentors to HUNTRIX, they would be rivals, or they would have a reality TV show. Think about the original Hunters returning. The answer is, they would be mentors to HUNTRIX.
No, Roomie. Nothing can change until your patterns are gone.
Seline would have taken a more direct, hands-on role in training, but the trio's differing ideologies on how to handle demons would create constant tension. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Another round. What if Mira and Romance Saja actually became a couple? It would be a secret relationship, Romance would betray the Saja Boys for her, or they would just argue all the time. Enemies to lovers? What's the reality? The answer is they would just argue all the time.
We keep meeting like this.
Their personalities are too strong and conflicting. Romance's flirty nature would clash with Mira's blunt honesty, leading to a hilariously chaotic and short-lived romance. What's your opinion? Tell me in the comments. Here's a thought. What if Gui Ma succeeded in consuming all the souls at Namsan Tower? He would become invincible, he would get bored and leave, or he would challenge other demon kings to a dance-off. Imagine the ultimate bad ending. The answer is he would become invincible, but only temporarily. The sheer power of so many souls would be unstable, making him incredibly powerful but also vulnerable to a specific counterattack, likely related to the power of unity and music. Do you agree with this theory? Let's see your ideas below. Think about this. What if Derpy and Susie could talk? They would reveal all of Jinu's secrets, they would give fashion advice to Zoe, or they would complain about the quality of their snacks. If only pets could talk. The answer is they would reveal all of Jinu's secrets.
Well, you'll break down like what? It's a takedown, I'ma take you out and it ain't gonna.
Susie, being the sassy one, would spill everything, while Derpy would accidentally confirm it by trying to fix the mess Susie made, revealing Jinu's turmoil and true feelings for Roomie. What do you think they'd say? Comment below. What if Roomie's father was still alive as a Josung Saja? He would secretly help HUNTRIX, he would try to capture Roomie, or he would challenge Jinu for leadership of the Saja Boys. A family reunion of the demonic kind. The answer is he would secretly help HUNTRIX. His lingering love for his daughter would drive him to act as a double agent, feeding information to the hunters and subtly sabotaging Gui Ma's plans from within the demon world. Plausible? Let me know your thoughts. Next question. What if the Hone Moon made K-pop idols' music more powerful? Only demon hunters' music would be affected, all K-pop music would create small protective fields, or it would just make auto-tune sound better. How would the world of music change? The answer is all K-pop music would create small protective fields
that will keep demons and Gui-Ma from our world forever. The gold.
This would lead to a world where idol groups are unknowingly humanity's first line of defense, with fan concerts becoming accidental demon-repelling rituals. What's your theory? Share it in the comments. Let's imagine. What if Bobby tried to write a song for HUNTRIX? It would be a cheesy ballad about friendship, it would be an accidental hit, or the lyrics would be about managerial duties. What would a Bobby-produced track sound like? The answer is it would be a cheesy ballad about friendship.
I love my girls. We love you, Huntress.
With his earnest and loving personality, the song would be full of cliches about teamwork and never giving up, which the girls would find both embarrassing and endearing. What's your opinion on this? Let us know below. Consider this. What if the Play Games With Us hosts were secretly retired demon hunters? They would try to recruit new hunters on their show, they would use the games to test idols' abilities, or they would just be really good at the Hot Sauce Challenge, a variety show with a secret agenda. The answer is they would use the games to test idols' abilities.
Spicy challenge.
Welcome back to Who Can Chug the Most Hot Sauce.
The bizarre and extreme challenges would be designed to subtly identify potential hunters, watching for unusual reflexes, resilience, and teamwork under pressure. Do you buy it? Comment your thoughts. What's your guess? What if Seline raised Roomie without hiding her demon heritage? Roomie would be a more confident hunter, she would have been outcast by other hunters, or she would have tried to find her demon father. How different would Roomie be? The answer is, Roomie would be a more confident hunter.
We broke into a million pieces and we can't go.
Raised to accept both sides of herself, she'd master her powers earlier and lead HUNTRIX with an assertive and balanced approach, free from the shame that plagued her in the film. Do you see it happening this way? Share your ideas. Fast forward, what if Zoe and Mystery Saja started dating? Zoe would try to fix his demonic ways, Mystery would become clumsy from love, or they would communicate exclusively through barking. A match made in chaos. The answer is, Zoe would try to fix his demonic ways.
Thanks for coming. I'm not bad, Saja Boy. I am not sitting with no Saja Boy.
Her optimistic and caring nature would lead her to believe she could reform him, resulting in comedic and failed attempts to teach him human customs, much to Mira's annoyance. What's your take on this? Let's hear it in the comments. Think fast! What if the demon world was a high-tech metropolis instead of a barren wasteland? Demons would use social media to steal souls, Gui Ma would be a CEO, or demon fashion would be cyberpunk themed. A futuristic demon world. The answer is, demons would use social media to steal souls.
Worldwide Icon of the Year, Saja Boys.
Hey everybody.
Instead of physical hunting, they would run viral meme pages and apps designed to drain spiritual energy from humans, making Gui Ma a dark overlord of the digital age. What do you imagine? Drop your ideas in the comments. Almost there. What if the song Takeown was released as planned? It would have failed to stop the Saja Boys, it would have exposed Roomie's secret and shattered the team, or it would have become a diss track anthem for fans. Imagine if they went through with it. The answer is, it would have exposed Roomie's secret and shattered the team.
Yeah, because we hate him and we hate demons.
No, I know.
Okay, what?
The aggressive lyrics would have triggered Roomie's demon form on stage, forcing a public confrontation and breaking the trust between the members at the worst possible moment. Do you agree? Let me know your thoughts below. Last question. What if the water demons from the sauna had followed HUNTRIX home? They would try to flood the HUNTRIX tower, they would get lost in the city, or they would become Bobby's personal spa assistants. A wet and wild chase. The answer is, they would get lost in the city.
We're not here to fight.
They are.
Water demons!
Oh, great.
Unfamiliar with the surface world, their hunt would quickly turn into a series of comedic misadventures as they get distracted by sprinklers, fire hydrants, and public fountains. What do you think would happen? Write it in the comments. And that's our final theory. What do you think would happen in these scenarios? Let us know your best what-if ideas in the comments below. If you had fun, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to MatchMigo for more epic quizzes. See you next time!